Red Bull is a global brand with operations in over 170 countries. The company is headquartered in Austria and employs over 12,000 people worldwide. Red Bull's revenues have grown steadily over the years, and the company reported sales of over 7.5 billion cans of Red Bull. Dietrich Mateschitz is the co-founder of Red Bull. His childhood story is one of perseverance, determination, and entrepreneurial spirit. Mateschitz was born on May 20, 1944, in St. Marien, a small town in Styria, Austria. His parents, Maria and Anton Mateschitz, were both teachers. Mateschitz grew up in a rural setting, surrounded by mountains and nature, which would later influence his passion for sports. Mateschitz was an excellent student, and after completing high school, he went to the Vienna University of Economics and Business to study marketing and international trade. After his studies, Mateschitz landed a job at Unilever, a global consumer goods company, where he worked as a marketing manager for 10 years. Despite his successful career, Mateschitz felt restless and unfulfilled. He had always been interested in sports and travel, and he wanted to do something that would combine his passion for both. In 1982, while on a business trip to Thailand, Mateschitz discovered Kratingdaeng, a popular energy drink that was used by Thai truck drivers, athletes, and laborers. The drink was made from taurine and caffeine, and it provided a quick energy boost that lasted for several hours. Mateschitz was impressed by the drink's effects and saw its potential as a global product. He partnered with Chalio Uvadhia, the creator of Kratingdaeng, and together, they founded Red Bull GmbH in 1984. The name Red Bull was inspired by the drink's ingredients, taurine, which is derived from bull bile, and caffeine, which is a stimulant. Mateschitz and Uvadhia spent years experimenting with different formulas, testing ingredients, and perfecting the taste of the new energy drink. They eventually settled on a recipe that included caffeine, taurine, B vitamins, and sugar. In 1984, Mateschitz and Uvadhia launched Red Bull in Austria, where it quickly gained popularity among young people and athletes. The marketing campaign focused on the drink's energizing properties and the idea that it could help people stay awake and alert during long periods of work or play. The brand's distinctive logo, a charging bull on a red background, became synonymous with the drink and helped to establish it as a unique and recognizable product. Red Bull's success in Austria prompted Mateschitz to expand the brand to other countries, and he soon launched the drink in Germany, Switzerland, and the United Kingdom. The company's international growth was fueled by its innovative marketing strategies, which included sponsoring extreme sports events, music festivals, and other cultural events that appealed to young people. These events helped to create a lifestyle brand around Red Bull and established it as more than just a beverage. In the early years of the company, Red Bull faced significant challenges. The energy drink market was still in its infancy, and many people were skeptical of the idea of a drink that could provide sustained energy and alertness. In addition, Red Bull was more expensive than other soft drinks and energy drinks, which made it a luxury item that was out of reach for some consumers. Mateschitz's marketing strategy was unconventional. He didn't use traditional advertising methods, such as commercials or billboards. Instead, he targeted young people with a passion for extreme sports, sponsoring events and athletes in sports like snowboarding, surfing, and skateboarding. Red Bull's first major sponsorship was with Austrian motocross rider Hans RedBull. The company also sponsored a number of other athletes and events, including the Red Bull Dolomitenman, a relay race that involves mountain biking, paragliding, running, and kayaking. In the 1990s, Red Bull expanded its sponsorship to include more extreme sports, such as BMX and freestyle motocross. The company began hosting its own events, such as the Red Bull Rampage, which is a freeride mountain biking competition, and the Red Bull X-Spiders, a freestyle motocross tour. Red Bull's sponsorship of extreme sports helped to popularize these activities and gave athletes a platform to showcase their skills. The company also created a unique image and culture around its brand, with events that often featured music, art, and other forms of entertainment. Today, Red Bull is one of the largest sponsors of extreme sports in the world, and its brand is closely associated with the adrenaline-fueled world of action sports. The company continues to support events and athletes in a variety of sports, including surfing, skateboarding, snowboarding, and Formula One racing. Red Bull is a major player in the world of Formula One, having entered the sport in 2005 with its own team, Red Bull Racing. The team quickly established itself as a front-runner, winning 4 consecutive Drivers' and Constructors' Championships from 2010 to 2013 with driver Sebastian Vettel. Red Bull's involvement in Formula One extends beyond its own team. However, the company is also a major sponsor of the sport, with its logo prominently displayed on the cars of several teams, including its sister team AlphaTauri, formerly Toro Rosso, as well as Racing Point, now Aston Martin, and Williams. Red Bull's sponsorship of extreme sports events and athletes helped to establish it as a lifestyle brand that was associated with youth culture, risk-taking, and adventure. The company also began to produce its own content, including films, documentaries, and television programs that promoted its brand values and helped to create a sense of community among its fans. One of the most successful examples of Red Bull's content production was the Red Bull Stratos project, which was a collaboration with Austrian skydiver Felix Baumgartner. In 2012, Baumgartner became the first person to break the sound barrier without the use of a vehicle when he jumped from a helium balloon at an altitude of 39 kilometers. The project was highly publicized and watched by millions of people around the world, cementing Red Bull's reputation as a brand associated with pushing the limits of human potential. As Red Bull's marketing strategies evolved, the company also continued to expand its product offerings. In addition to the original Red Bull energy drink, the company launched a sugar-free version, as well as a range of flavored energy drinks, including Red Bull Cola, Red Bull Energy Shot, and Red Bull Summer Edition. The company also expanded its presence in the sports nutrition market, launching a line of protein bars and shakes under the Red Bull brand. Despite its success, Red Bull has faced controversy over the years. In 2012, the company was sued by a man who claimed that Red Bull's marketing claims about the drink's energizing properties were false and misleading. The lawsuit was eventually settled for $13 million, and Red Bull was said to change some of its marketing claims as a result. More recently, Red Bull has faced criticism for its association with extreme right-wing politics. In 2020, the company's CEO, Dietrich Mateschitz, was accused of funding far-right organizations in Europe through his non-profit foundation. The accusations prompted a boycott of Red Bull products in several countries, and the company has faced calls for greater transparency and accountability regarding its political affiliations, which had a negative impact on the brand's reputation. Now we are going to analyze the keys to success of Red Bull. The first key is innovation. Red Bull has been highly successful in continually innovating and improving its product line. The original Red Bull energy drink formula, which contains caffeine, taurine, and other ingredients, has remained largely unchanged since its introduction. However, the company has since expanded its product line to include sugar-free and organic options, as well as other drinks and products such as Red Bull Cola, Red Bull Energy Shots, and Red Bull Organics. The second key is distinctive marketing. Red Bull's unique branding and marketing strategy has been one of the key drivers of its success. From the very beginning, the company has positioned itself as a high-energy brand that targets a young and adventurous demographic. The company's iconic logo, the charging Red Bull, is instantly recognizable and has become a symbol of extreme sports and adventure. Finally, Red Bull has built a strong corporate culture that emphasizes creativity, innovation, and a willingness to take risks. This culture is reflected in the company's marketing campaigns, sponsorship deals, and product development initiatives, and has helped to foster a sense of excitement and adventure around the brand. Additionally, Red Bull has a reputation for treating its employees well, which has helped to attract and retain top talent.